In this video, we are going to talk about people are losing jobs in Canada, possible recession ahead. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Reuters, November 11th, 2018. Some Canadian firms claim that they intend to keep their employees even if the economy enters a recession rather than take the chance of not being able to rehire later. This should limit job losses and lessen the impact of the downturn on the economy. Over the summer, Canada's unemployment rate hit a historic low of 4.9%. It has since crept up to 5.2%. Even though the economy started to slow down in October, a net 108,300 jobs were created, and pay growth increased to 5.5%. The CEO of Prescott, Ontario-based trucking company Prescott Transportation Group, Mark Seymour said, "I don't at all expect layoffs." According to Seymour, Prescott had 1,200 staff, which was insufficient to meet demand until a few months ago. According to Seymour, a leading indicator, trucking activity has now decreased by around 5% from earlier this year. Seymour claimed that his business transports goods for a significant automaker who anticipates being able to increase output once more soon. Seymour said, "They've told us to get ready." Booming domestic demand has contributed to Canada's high inflation rate, which has prompted the Bank of Canada to raise its benchmark rate by 350 basis points since March to 3.75%, the highest level in 14 years. In December, another hike is anticipated. Governor Tiff Macklem reaffirmed on Thursday that while the unemployment rate would increase from historic lows and that Canada's economy would slow significantly over the upcoming months, it would not be a catastrophic recession. There is room to chill the labor market without creating the kind of significant increase in unemployment we generally experience during recessions, since the labor market is so hot and we have an exceptionally high number of open positions, he added. Certain industries will be impacted more severely than others. The collapse of Canada's housing market will affect real estate, banking, and construction jobs, while tech companies like Shopify, Shop.to, have already made reductions in staff. According to David King, Senior Managing Director for recruiting firm Robert Half, some businesses are considering somewhat reducing their sales responsibilities as a result of consumers being scared by recession stories and demand stalling. However, there is a high demand for professionals overall. King remarked, "I believe the candidate side of the issue still has the balance of power. There are still over 80,000 open positions in manufacturing, according to Dennis Darby, president of the business lobby group Canadian Manufacturers and Exporters. The last thing that any manufacturer I've talked to is talking about is laying anybody off. 1 million positions. In Canada, there are just over 1 million unemployed people and close to 1 million unfilled positions. Healthcare and high-contact service industries, together with industries that rely heavily on skilled trades like manufacturing and construction, have the most available positions." Stuart Bergman, chief economist at Export Development Canada, said, "The one constant I'm hearing, regardless of where I am, what region, what province, is access to labor. They are still seeking employees, especially skilled ones. Labor demand will increase as global supply chain constraints disappear in industries that have a backlog of orders as a result of compelled production cuts. For instance, the lack of semiconductors forced automakers to reduce output by 25%. According to Flavio Volpe of the Canadian Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association, no one is looking at eliminating personnel, especially since the one thing that we are all waiting for in 2023 is the restoration of semiconductor supply. A lesson we've learned in the last few years is if to let people go, they don't come back." The Royal Bank of Canada, which foresaw a 2023 recession early on, now anticipates that the nation's economic crisis would arrive sooner and result in greater job losses than initially anticipated. In a note to clients on Wednesday morning, RBC revised its forecast and now expects a Canadian recession to start as early as the first quarter of 2019. The bank first stated in July that it anticipated the economy would experience a recession at some point in 2023, but it would be mild and short-lived. The unemployment rate in Canada is now likely to reach 7% next year, up from their earlier prediction of 6.6% unemployment, RBC economists Nathan Jansen and Claire Fan wrote on Wednesday. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. Please give us a feedback about today's topic and leave a comment if you are interested covering a specific topic. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.
It was our pleasure to spend some time with you. Thank you for watching the WTH channel. Let us know what you think of this video in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.